It's knocked down by McDonough, swung around the boards. Rangers have made a change. Derek Stepan has come on. Pouliot is still on. Jesper Fast on the right side. Here's Stepan to Pouliot, and able to bring it out. And that big line is on for Anaheim with Ryan Kennedy in the middle. Dustin Penner on the left side. Dustin Penner has played with LA. They won the Stanley Cup, played in Edmonton. And Corey Perry on the right side. Penner number 17, hit by Girardi. Girardi and Stahl on the fence. Fast chips it off the boards and cleared out by Stepan.
This is a team that can score. They're coached by someone who feels that let your offensive players take some risks, make plays. And when they're at the top of their game, they're creating scoring chances.
Bruce Boudreau came over from Washington. He wasn't out of a job long. When Randy Carlyle was let go, the Ducks hired Bruce Boudreau.
Less than a week, wasn't it?
Something like that.
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Packed the bag and headed west. Here's Corey Perry moving in on McDonough. Moves around McDonough. Pass in front, they score!
Yeah, I'd say here it comes again. I mean, it's a turnover, and look how quickly. Here comes Anaheim. The move, and then coming down the other way, and no one just picked up Getzlaf.
And Anaheim winds up with a power play here.
Well, you know what, though? You know why? Because I think Asham took his own helmet off.
Oh.
See, I think he took his helmet off, and then he also took off the Maroons' helmet.
Now there's 3 games are only 1 for 9.
And for the first time this season, Ryan Getzlaf is going to be playing the point on the power play, something he did last year.
Rangers gave up a couple of power play goals in San Jose. They've given up 3 in 8 times shorthanded thus far this season. Stahl and Girardi with Boyle and Callahan, the Rangers penalty killers. Played back to the point, quickly moved ahead by Getzlaf. Getzlaf and Perry on. Getzlaf lost it to Callahan. Great job by Callahan. The shot was blocked by Getzlaf coming back. Here's Corey Perry.
That effort started from Callahan from in front of his own net.
Getzlaf off the end boards. Strawman, who's just come on with McDonough, able to clear all the way down. Up front.
Around the corner, right? Start of the season.
Coming soon. Girardi and Stahl on the ice against that big line. Here's Dustin Penner behind the net. Girardi checks him, knocked it away. Good play. Stahl takes over. Zuccarello kicks it ahead. Lovejoy sweeps it out to Corey Perry. Getzlaf. Nobody there, and Brian Boyle able to move it out. The line is Brassard, Boyle, and Zuccarello.
You saw that play that Lovejoy made for Anaheim. That's the key for Anaheim. They want their defense breaking everything up at the red line before teams can get started.
All the way around the board, Taylor Pyatt plays it back.
Now, Sam, and that being said, when that's a situation, the most dangerous player is not the player with the puck. The most dangerous player is the player in front. And then poor coverage in front that led to the goal.
Now, is part of that, Joe, because there's a different defensive system being used?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oshman with a hit on Dorsett. Dorsett gets up. Rangers have Moore, Pyatt, and Dorsett on. Getzlaf sends it deep. Ducks with a 2-0 lead. Silverberg getting the goal from Solani and Perreault. At 9:17, Silverberg with his 3rd of the season. Great start for the former Ottawa Senator. Good save by Lundqvist. Another one gloved side of the net.
Power play, and Ducks built some momentum, scored the goal.
Moore and Anton Strawman. Just under 7 minutes to go, first period. Rangers trailing 3-0. Moore sends it around the boards. Zuccarello. Boyle, Brassard, Zuccarello to Strawman. It's by him and out of the zone. Dorsett will be lost for 19 minutes. Rangers get the face-off, and Callahan clears all the way down. 5.5 minutes to go. In the first period, Rangers down 3-0. And the Ducks on the power play. Callahan and Boyle. Stahl and Girardi. Nick Bonino fired it in, took a weird bounce. And an alert play by Lundqvist. Rangers able to get it out. Hiller's pass up head for Koivu. Tipped it ahead, and McDonough takes over. Stopped by Bonino, but it's out of the zone. First. 2:25 to go in the double minor. Sami Vatanen, defenseman from Finland, is on. Number 45, playing the right point. Oshman moved it ahead of Getzlaf. Getzlaf, Perry, and Penner on. Penner battling Mark Stahl in front. That pass tipped. Jesper Fast is on for the Rangers. Takeaway, and the puck knocked down. Checked in. Good play by Oshman. Here's Perry moving in, weaving his way. They got a shot off, and a save was made by Lundqvist. The first of the two minors is over. Vatanen's got it. Pass for Perry for Getzlaf. Good play by Stahl. Stahl moves it up the board, stopped by Vatanen. Across for Getzlaf. Taylor Pyatt went to him. Now it's Corey Perry.
Penalty killers are tired now, Sam.
Puck in the Rangers zone for quite some time. Vatanen. Rangers have done a good job to this point.
But now they can't skate. Now they're all stationary.
There's Getzlaf. That was good pressure from Stahl. Forced the turnover. Good clear by Girardi. Stahl. Zuccarello, Boyle, and Brassard for Stahl. Zuccarello chips it in. Zuccarello, Boyle, and Brassard, the line for the Rangers. Corey Perry sliding it across. And Getzlaf. Dustin Penner. He was able to assist on the first goal by Getzlaf. Originally, it was the defenseman who was given an assist. They changed that. The entire line with a point on the effort. Original goal. Oshman hit by Boyle. Played out in front. Girardi with a shot, saved by Hiller. Out to Girardi. Now Brassard sets up Girardi for a shot that's tipped wide. Brassard trying to get it to Zuccarello. He's tied up with Oshman. And out comes Corey Perry. Perry against Stahl. Perry with another strong move, but Stahl stayed with him.
He's got excellent hands for a big power forward.
And excellent feet, too.
Oh, he is so good around the net.
Long outlet to Perry. Forced back by Stepan. On MSG. Following the Rangers and the Blues. On MSG. Corey Perry moving in. 2-on-1 with Penner. Saved by Lundqvist.
This one. And this is, look at it, here he is here. He moves it there. Again, kicks it back to his stick. Looking to pass and sees.
Start time on MSG. After the game in St. Louis, though the Rangers still have 4 more road games before they play their first game at Madison Square Garden, the schedule lightens up with several days in between games. There'll be practice time to make some corrections.
Well, they're gonna have to find something here again. I mean, that old axiom about when you get on the ice, don't think. I've never agreed with that. You have to think. You have to look around. Now penalty coming up there. I'm trying to get him to play more of a north-south game instead of east-west.
Perry to Getzlaf. Here's Sami Vatanen. That's deflected on the way in and stopped by Stahl. Good job by Stahl. He was defending against Perry and one-handed the puck away from the front of the net. Clearing attempt stopped by Sami Vatanen. Jesper Fast able to force it out of the zone. Fast and Pyatt on with Stahl and Girardi. Lundqvist stops it. 30 seconds to go in the Anaheim power play. Clearing attempt, stopped by Getzlaf. Now Vatanen. Beauchemin able to play it to Perry. His pass gets through to Getzlaf. Now Francois Beauchemin. That's a pass. It was broken up. Getzlaf trying to hit Perry with that pass. Here's Corey Perry. Getzlaf. Vatanen winds up, blocked by Fast. And Pyatt able to clear. Good penalty kill by
From Finland showing up in Winnipeg, and he said the fans embraced him, and it was great.
Yeah, you know, when they got in there the other night, they got in at 2 o'clock in the morning, and he was saying this morning to us.
Here's Corey Perry. Fires it across, and Penner put it in.
Yeah, and there's Penner. And as they move it around, we'll see Dan Girardi back. Comes over there.
For the last two games.
Sam, totally. They went from getting 21 scoring chances in LA to giving, and they gave up 10. They gave up 24 scoring chances against San Jose and had only 7 themselves.
Getzlaf back for the puck. 3 goals in each period for the Ducks. Unofficially, we have the scoring chances up here at 6 for the Rangers and 19 for the Ducks. Dominic Moore with Aaron Asham. Moore spinning. Asham picks it up. Pass in front went off the skate of Cam Fowler. Taken back by Derek Dorsett. Dorsett had a long rest. Bring on Brassard, Pyatt, and Zuccarello. Rangers in St. Louis Saturday night. Be on the air with Visa Rangers game night at 7:30 New York time. 8 p.m. game time, Rangers and Blues. John Giannone will have the call with Joe. And Dave Maloney will be the third man on the TV side.
And you will be in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
25 starts. Fost made 23. And they each had 15 wins.
The other goaltender, I don't want to call him the backup, is Victor Fost, also from Sweden, who knows Jesper Fost, but they're not related.
Hiller will be an unrestricted free agent after this season.
Taylor Pyatt checked there by Beauchemin and took it away. Zuccarello tried to get it back. This is Corey Perry. All the way down it goes. Past the 5-minute mark of this third period, Ryan Getzlaf scored the first goal of the game for Anaheim. Girardi outlets to Derek Dorsett. Nice little pass to Winnick. Daniel Winnick pulls up. Winnick with a goal in the game. Saku Koivu has a goal in the game. Ryan Getzlaf and Jacob Silverberg with 2. Fired around the boards. McDonough is tied up by Perry. Lindholm. Boyle.
You know, when he finishes playing, Sam, he's going to stay with the organization. He's not sure of the capacity as of yet, but one thing he does not want to do, at least early on, is travel.
Yeah.
He's
had
enough of that for a while. He still has some of those kids at home, so he will be continuing to make his home here in Southern California.
Yeah,
They'll stay here, and he'll be with the organization.
Here's Boyle with a shot. Goals away from 700.
And 70 points starting the season.
Picked up 2 points tonight.
2 points.
Yeah, 2 assists. There's Moore. Getzlaf on him. Ducks take it away. Corey Perry fighting it back. Beauchemin fires off the corner boards. So an old friend today, the new goaltending coach, Wayne Rollison,
Yes.
is the goaltending coach of the Anaheim Ducks. Another was a solid pro, had a good career for
The U.S. Junior team a few years ago.
quick shot by Pouliot, went off the glove of Hiller. You're at a stage after these two games where you're looking for anything positive to build on as a team. And if the third period where they skate well can give them a little positive feeling, that's a good thing. That shot by Maroon, a save by Lundqvist. Patrick Maroon, who had a fight earlier in the game, showing some speed joining the play, and we got
A shot in the head when all was all
Yeah.
said and done. Now, if Zuccarello gets 4 for what he did and Corey Perry gets 2, that's fine. But
Gotcha. Word from the Anaheim locker room is that 2 players will not return. Dustin Penner and Matthew Perreault will not be back. Shot is a save by Lundqvist. Hard shot by Sami Vatanen. And the Rangers cleared. Girardi sending it all the way down. This is the Ducks' 5th power play of the game. 0 for 4 with 7 shots on goal on the power play. Into this one. Getzlaf. All the way across. Corey Perry. Patrick Maroon, the 3rd man on this group.
penalty coming up.
Remembered him.
You know, he was saying this morning, Sam, how what was really amazing to him is when they arrived there at 2 o'clock in the morning, there were so many people there to greet him. And he said what was really amazing, he says he met some people that were 80 years old. And at the same time, there were 5-year-old kids there. So, I mean, it was, you know, this wide spectrum of fans that, you know, come to love him, and other people that, you know, I'm sure their parents had watched him play back
Sure.
then that said, you know what, we got to bring some of these young kids here and meet one of the great, not only great players, one of the great people this game has ever seen.
And they named him the #1 star of the game that night in an Anaheim win.
He is, he didn't play the night before. They have 12 back-to-back games this season. He will not play in the first of those. That's what they're going to do. Rest him in the